Hey everybody, I wanted to show off the newest feature for Heroes of Steel and just talk a little bit about how it works. This is Auto Buff, a new feature that's been added to help increase the speed of play and reduce the amount of tapping you have to do to get your whole team buffed up. If you've watched the other Let's Play Tactics videos, you've heard me talk about how important it is to buff your group before combat because buff durations don't count when you're out of combat. So Stone Skin, level 1 Stone Skin here is has a 10-turn duration, which is increased by my character's lore. And if I were to cast it on myself right now, it won't count down as I move around the map. So I now have Stone Skin cast with 10 turns duration, and as I run around, you will see that the duration doesn't change. Now, that means before every combat, you're generally going to be kind of standing around, casting all your buffs. Auto Buff changes that and makes it very easy to quickly cast all your buffs on your entire team. So this is kind of an early game team, so they don't have a lot of buffs to cast. But if I open the 4 golden squares icon and just click Auto Buff, then the team will take charge and will cast all the buffs that they can. That includes upping the duration on buffs that have run down a bit. So if Stone Skin had been running for a while, it would be recast to increase the duration to 10. You can see that Kajartan cast Pure Flame Shield. I cast myself buffs on myself. And so basically, this is the fastest way to get all buffs on all team members very quickly. Now you can see I specifically moved Selene out of the cross shape for this example, and she's still got Pure Flame Shield. To make this easy for you, we don't want to force you to put all your characters in a little cross shape and cast auto buff every time. Basically, Kajartan looks at his Pure Flame Shield talent, which currently has 4 max targets. So he needs to cast it a single time, and regardless of the configuration of my characters on a map, as long as they're not in combat, all the characters are going to be buffed. So it helps you avoid the process of moving everybody together. You just click 4 squares, auto buff. Now they just did it again and everybody spent all their spell power and we re-upped all my buffs. So don't do that because it's going to cost you a lot of spell power. Do it once and you'll get everyone buffed up. Now in another game, for example, if Kajartan hadn't raised his Conjuring already to 3, he wouldn't be able to hit everyone with a single cast of Pure Flame Shield. So what Kajartan will do is automatically cast the spell as many times as required to cover the whole team. So in Red Hill, when you only have 2 Conjuring, he'll need 2 casts to cover everyone. And he'll automatically do that without you having to put your people into any kind of configuration. He will just cover the entire team with Pure Flame Shield. So really a massive increase in speed of play here, and I'll show you one of the groups that I have in episode 3 and you can take a look. This has for me been a big game changer, and that I really now am very happy to take as many level 1 buffs as I'm interested in. Here's a group. Trese has Berserk Rage, Stone Skin, Natural Master, Thundering Blades, and Warder Shield cast on them. You see that Tamerlane actually needs to auto buff so that she gets ranged onslaught. Got great buffs from Vincent, and Kira is also buffed up. So this group has a lot of buffs. When you get later in the game and you're using a lot of buffs, you used to have to do a lot of clicks or taps to get through the process. Now single 4 square auto buff. Again, it will cost the SP, so use it when you need it and not all the time. And if you don't want to use it, you can do individual buffs still the way that they were done before if you want to really specifically just refresh certain things. But generally, this is going to help you increase your speed of play immensely. Enjoy. It's in the new episode 3 release. Pick it up, try it out, and play faster. Have fun.